Welcome back, everyone. It is CrainCraft, and we are back in the Outer Rim for a new super modded Rimworld series called Cthulhu Wars. We're going to play as diabolical Cthulhu cultist bent on taking over the Rim and turning its inhabitants into bioengineered mutants for our army. So grab that cup of joe, strap yourself in, let's play some Rimworld. Before we begin, if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it. And of course, bang that like button. Also, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. And we've got a great Discord community. Just stop on by. The information's down below. Now, this series is a continuation of sorts for a series I was going to begin in Rimworld 1.0. And then, all of a sudden, Rimworld 1.1 came out with no warning at all. Finally, enough mods have updated that this series is possible again, along with a few mods. There is an old episode 0 where I cover the concepts and all the mods that are going to be installed, and that's still pretty valid. There'll be a link to it right up there. In the description is also my mod list and load order if you'd like to play along. So let's jump right in. We're going to do a custom scenario with a double population limit so that we can do a huge war-type society with lots of slaves. We're going to start with 5 people. I have increased the starting materials slightly, but not enough to really account for 2 additional people. So we are definitely going to have to worry about food and everything else as soon as we hit the ground. For our storyteller, we're going to use Cassandra Classic. Again, as I said, double population. We're going to start off on Adventure Story. We're going to use Reload Anytime mode simply because we're running so many mods. But we're going to run Adventure Story, which is a good spot to begin at, but we are definitely going to increase the difficulty all the way up as far as we can as the game progresses. For a map, I really don't care what the map looks like, but I'm looking for a very dense area with a lot of factions. I would, if possible, like to find something on a river or maybe with the ocean to our backs. I think water would be interesting. I don't want to do any wild biomes or anything like that, so let's see what we can come up with. Here's our planet. Pretty good faction distribution. I think we're going to go right here in the middle. We're just right in the middle of everything. Everybody's going to be our enemy except for the mercenaries anyway, so it doesn't matter where we go or anything else. We're going to take over everything. So this looks pretty good. We got some various factions down here. Some are good, some are bad. We have an infestation right near us on the map. So I think it looks good. Plus, we're right here on a road and able to branch out and go take over places. For our colonists, I did use Prepare Carefully, but I got some fairly decent rolls. There are some, of course, some are older and so on. Let me go through these real quick. You can pause the video and take a look at them if you want to. So we're not doing too bad on skills. So we have Rise, Half-Death, Exoism, Josh, and Adversary. Let's see who's the first one to die. These are guys out of our Discord community. We have a list that we keep for playthroughs like this where we name NPCs. If you'd like to have your name on there, just comment down below and we'll throw you in and put you on the list for the next colonist. All right, guys, let's get this thing going. All right, we are running the leadership mod, so we need to select what type of government we're going to have. We're going to have democracy and just let it rule itself. We'll have 3 elections per season. And the 5 of us wake up in our crypto sleep coffins, and let's see what kind of map we have. Let everybody get out, pause that. Wow, this is like half mountain. Not quite what I was expecting, but ooh, this is really nice. Yeah, I think we're going to take over. I mean, that'll be a good spot to start, I guess. Let's take a look at the rest of the map really quick. We got something up here that is quartz. We can definitely take that apart. All right, so not looking too bad, not looking too bad. I would like to get up in this mountain, so I guess we will start here and then yeah, we'll work everywhere else. So let's get our stuff done. Let's take a look at our colonists and see who's got the best range skills and try to decide who all we're going to assign to what. Let's go on and unforbid everything. All right, so let's take a look. You are not shooting or melee. You are shooting with 8 to 14 and 12. Whoa, the surgeon gets this, and Rise, since you're so good with shooting, you are going to equip the Rutger. So who's got a good melee? 3. I guess Exoism is gonna get the knife. So you can pick up the knife. All right, so everybody start working. We will hit that. We need a storage zone really quick. Let's get all the way out, select all of these ship chunks, and go on, hit X. Let's get some wood chopped. Let's see, we'll start in here and then just kind of go on out and get all of this. Let's do our zones and start getting them. We need a stockpile zone. Since we're going to be right here, let's put our stockpile zone right outside. We also want to edit this zone and make sure that it allows chunks and, for the moment, animal corpses. All right, so everybody go and do your thing, haul everything down to the zone and get that started. Let's take a look around the rest of the map. Josh, what are you doing? Oh, okay, you are disassembling stuff. Everything looks good. We got a little bit of compacted machinery up there I saw. Got some steel over here. What are these? I think these are just... Oh, barnacles. Okay, that's kind of interesting. They are everywhere. I don't think I've seen barnacles. We got plenty of steel down here. All right, so let's go on and claim this stuff really quick. All right, so we have 2 beds. We need to get a couple of more beds. Let's get our furniture going. Bed, we'll put 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 over here. We're actually so close to the edge of the map that we can't place anything over here. So this is definitely going to have to be temporary for now. I think we'll get moving up here. There's like jade and all kinds of stuff. This is all marble, so yeah, that's where we're going to go. All right, so we need some recreation. Get us a horseshoe pen out here. Go on and put it out in the front lawn so that they can start working on some stuff. We need to go on and set up a table. We already got an area up here, so let's go on. Can we get a 2x2 in there? Sure can. Okay, so we have a chess table. We'll have a table. We'll have our stools. They'll have a place to eat. Let's start thinking about some storage for our food. Let's just do it right here. This is a pretty good little spot. So let's do our structure, get some walls. We will go on and get our door in right here. We're also going to need some power, so we'll go on and get all of that started. Put us a wood fire generator. Where do we want to put it? I guess we'll put it right out here, and we'll build some stuff to protect this later. And then we want some power conduits. So obviously some of this wall around here needs to be worked on, but we'll go on and do this and run our conduit at least down that way, and then over here, down here, and kind of branch out like this so that we can go on and run lights and everything else. And we're also going to need power up here. So I guess we will do an additional wood fire generator. We'll do that one right outside. We'll try to centralize our power a little bit later on. We're going to put a power conduit running straight like this. And we're going to make us a small, basically, airlock right here. We will redo this in stone. But for the moment, we'll divide this like this. And I think we'll put... Let's go on and cancel all of this. So this will be our refrigerated section, and right here we are going to do our butcher table. While we're at it, let's go on and put us a simple research bench down. Then I want to wall in our storage area out here so that everything is not out in the weather. Then put in a stone cutting table because we are going to need one. Let's go on and make sure that we have a roof over everything. And let's grab Adversary and go on and draft him and have him come on down here and take a look in these two rooms for us and make sure that there's nothing out to surprise us. All right, Adversary, appreciate that. You can go back to what you're doing. All right, so that ought to give our guys time enough to get some stuff done. They've got a lot of orders in front of them. Let's speed this up and see how this goes. All right, guys, it is morning. Our guys are still working. I also forgot to do zones for our growing, so let's go on and get that done. We can just put them right out here. Well, we got to wait for our progress renderer to make our map. That's about the only thing that can interrupt us. All right, so let's do an 8x8 there, and then we will do another 8x8 there. And then we will do a small 2x15 right here. This is going to be rice. This one is going to be corn. And this final one is going to be heel root. So that should get our base stuff up. Now, I was taking a look at these barnacles. Like I said, I'm not really sure what they are, but there's a bunch of them. So we're going to see what we can do about selecting these. And just go on and cut them. All right, we got some power. We got a little bit of lights. We're still waiting on stuff to construct, but it's starting to look good. Let's take a little bit more detailed look around the map at everything that we've got. So if we wanted to defend this place, we have this that we have to worry about, and this that we have to worry about, and this. But this is all pretty tight quarters. If we could, like, wall this off completely over here, where all we had to worry about was this stuff, then we could build into this building and make this area right here like a kill corridor. Now that might work pretty good because that'll give us quite a bit of space to expand into the mountain. Not sure what we've got on mining. Got an 11, got a 5 and a 5. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. All right. So yeah, I think that is going to be a plan. All right, so we definitely want to mine all of this. And then let's vein miner out. Let's go on and mine all of that. Go on and mark all of that to mine. Boy, that's a lot of steel. We got a lot of steel on this map, which is good. Let's see here, a little bit up there. I don't see anything that might qualify as an ancient danger. That kind of worries me. Either this is it, or even worse, it's up here in the mountain somewhere. We don't have any hives up in here. The map looks amazingly good. All right, so let's take a look at our work. We got to get that done. I usually run the numerical priorities. I'm going to run through and do these while everybody is working in the background and just speed this up because this is a long process. All right, there's what I've got set up for our work so far. You can pause and take a look at it if you want to. Let's see what else we have going here. We do have our recreation. We don't have, let's see, Iron Alliance discount. Prime died. We know that there's an update. We need a research project. Need a meal source. Yes, I know that we need a meal source. Let's take a look at our research. All right, so research, we have a lot of stuff installed. But I think the easiest thing for us to do is to make sure that we don't get killed first. So let's make a run straight for gun turrets. Just add all of that to the list. By the time we get there and get ready, that'll give us our ability to make ammo. Let's go on and run that so that we're not just talking while that's not doing anything. That'll give us the ability to make ammo. That'll give us the ability, by the time we get there, we should be ready to start building our defenses. All right, so let's get us some stone going. We just need to make marble blocks, and I want to do that until I have 500 of those. All right. So we've got the barnacles that are being cut. We've got our stone going so that we can start repairing the walls. We've got our food growing. We're mining our steel. Shoot, guys, everything is looking good. So I think this is a great place to end the first episode. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back for episode 2, where we start drilling into the mountain, where we start getting ready for our very first quest and our very first incoming raid that we're going to get. And yeah, so I hope to see you guys back for episode 2. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you back. Thank you, guys.